True love is the desire to create something good which is not yet here. It's a desire to improve the world within and around ourselves through attention, warmth, and intelligence. The careful development of a project born from one's heart with the aim of helping the betterment of a person or a situation. When a mother deeply loves her son, she will naturally feel the urge to constantly find new ways of improving his life through food, clothing, education, experience, and so on. This creative form of love of good is the only possible basis for the growth of individuals and human society as a whole. On the other hand, violence, anger, indifference, or hatred cannot mature true wisdom or true growth. No matter how justified, they cannot improve people and society. And yet, such detrimental thoughts, feelings, and actions are cultivated in all aspects of life, from the social to the political, from the economic to the cultural, from the recreational to the religious. But in our hearts, in our thoughts, and our will lies the capacity to reverse this trend. We all have the possibility to help spread a culture that sees the good of others equal in dignity and importance to our own. A culture which understands that good is not the mere accumulation of material wealth or the availability of sensory pleasures which ultimately only satisfy one's ego, but the development of sensible, wise, and loving individuals capable of creatively helping the earth and its creatures, human relationships, and mutual contribution, without the need to sacrifice anyone. Austrian philosopher and esotericist Rudolf Steiner once wrote, "Love mediated by the senses is the wellspring of creative power, of what is coming into being. Without sense-born love, nothing material would exist in the world. Without spiritual love, nothing spiritual can arise in evolution. When we practice love, cultivate love, creative forces pour into the world." In Steiner's interpretation of the word, love does not refer to romance or attraction, but to something much more profound, something that requires presence, engagement, and attention, an active impetus for human evolution. With unconditional spiritual love comes a creativity capable of transforming consciousness, society, even matter itself, into fertile ground for the development of our immortal spirit. Without it, all our progress and achievements remain stuck in the material, illusory, mortal stream of life. Nothing we achieve in that subjective, temporary state can abide. Material progress without love is a source of imbalance, injustice, and violence. Progress with love is the harmonious development of the true essence of every being. Just as the light of the sun shines down on all alike, the possibility is there for all of us, regardless of status or behavior. When we bring love to everything we do, we become conduits for a greater river of cosmic creativity, ready to be poured into the earth. And we can start to witness changes in our own lives. So, what can we do to bring about these changes? What daily practice can we follow? To begin with, we need to carefully observe the non-random flow of events and people that enter our daily life. At this point, we must gradually try to add at least one daily love dose to these events. In order to be effective, this love dose needs to be a selfless act and, importantly, something we wouldn't do spontaneously. You may ask, why not choose a more spontaneous act? Why go for something that requires a greater inner effort? Because anything that comes naturally already corresponds to our current level of consciousness. Whereas whatever we can do but don't want to do will precisely mark the margin for our personal growth. It's the perfect goal for achieving greater maturity. It's what will really help us become stronger and more capable of doing good. Just like going to the gym, starting a new exercise regime, or learning a new skill, we become better at it by pushing ourselves a little further every time we practice. Love, in that respect, is a muscle that we need to learn to exercise consciously. And becoming more consciously capable of doing good is the purpose of every life. Of course, these daily selfless efforts, these daily love doses, must also in turn help others grow stronger, freer, and more capable of taking the path of good. A selfless act would be wasted if we were to use it to feed someone's vices or destructive habits. To begin with, we don't need to go big. Even simply smiling or sharing a few good words when we don't want to, or performing small but practical actions like tidying the house, picking up a plastic bottle at the beach, helping a colleague or a stranger, are great ways to build ourselves up to more complex and difficult tasks. When a love dose requires an effort, that is precisely where our daily margin of improvement lies. The daily flow of events is sent our way by the spiritual world. It's specifically organized for each one of us so as to give us the opportunity to add something new and good to it. And the most direct way to grow and to facilitate a truly positive evolution for society is to add a dose of love exactly where these opportunities arise. So, why not try to add a daily love dose today? Where we, not casually, find ourselves. With whom? With those who, not accidentally, are with us right now. Will it weigh on us, even if we know it's for their good? Better still then, it'll make us stronger. It will take time and it will be difficult, but it is possible for us to do a little better every day, and the end result will surprise you. You'll notice the flow of events change to fit your newfound loving intentions.